All right, welcome. We are now officially live from our student-powered film festival. As you can see, some of our contestants are coming in, and they're getting their pictures taken. I'm going to just pan for a second. I'm a one-man stand here. As you can see, our other contestants are slowly kind of coming in through the door here. Again, we are at the Maya Cinemas, and we're just about to get started here at 6 o'clock. We have kindergarten through 12th grade students that will be coming in and showcasing their films that are around Earth Day. And so actually our first people that are getting their picture taken is our youngest filmmaker. She is actually a kindergartner from Martin Luther King Academy. And here we have over here. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Say your name.
What's your name?
Helen.
Helen. And who's your teacher, Helen?
Miss Pantoja.
And you made a video with her? Yes. Yeah, and what did you talk about in your video?
I talk by the water.
About saving water?
Yes.
Yeah, and so I'm really excited to see your video on the big screen because you gave us some great ideas to save water. So thank you so much. And you're going to get some treats, and you can go in the movie theater, okay? All right, anything to say, Miss Pantoja?
I'm very proud of her. She did a very good job. It was hard for her to do repeats over and over and over, but we ended up getting some good shots, and the whole family is proud. This is the mother, la mama.
Hi, Mama.
So,
well, thank you. You guys go find your seats, okay? And the show will start very soon. We got our next Isaac, right, Isaac? You want to come on over too, Dad? Dad's always parents are always a part of it. So what's your name? Introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Isaac Alvarez.
What grade are you in, Isaac?
I'm in 6th grade.
And what school do you go to?
I go to Montebello Elementary School.
All right. And who's your teacher?
Miss
Moreno?
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured it was her birthday yesterday, wasn't it? And this is your dad? Hi. How's it going, Dad?
Good, yourself?
Good. What's your name?
Jesus Alvarez.
Jesus, and you're here supporting Isaac. Sure. So what did you learn from this project?
Well, I had a lot of fun, and I learned that to help the earth with pollution and water pollution.
So do you think it gave you and your classmates some ideas on how you can kind of help save the earth as you get older?
Mm-hmm. You could not use plastic straws, pick up garbage, and I'll be doing that for the rest of my life now.
So it sounds like you learned a lot from this. Yeah, are you excited to see it on the big screen? Yeah, and so it's going to be one of the biggest screens here at the Maya Cinema. So I don't think you'll ever get a chance for a while to see a movie like that on big screen again, right? Well, any tips out there for people trying to save the earth besides kind of picking up trash and plastic straws? Anything else?
Just...
I know I'm putting you on the spot here, but you did a great job, buddy. I'm excited to see your film on the big screen. Thank you, Jesus, for bringing him and supporting. All right. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. All right. And as you can see here, we have quite a few filmmakers that are starting to trickle in the door. And so we are also being joined here by our local news, KSBW. They have a much fancier setup than my rig over here. But there you go. Yes. Okay. Yes. Sure. That's fine. So logistics here, just making sure that we can fit everybody in here. And yeah. So some tips, right? Earth Day tips. Of course, as you know, there's been a big push, especially in the Monterey County area, to get rid of plastic bags. Plastic bags have not been in supermarkets for a while, but you might still see them at some stores. And of course, those plastic bags travel down our watershed and make it into the Pacific Ocean. And for many fish, of course, those plastic bags look like jellyfish, but those aren't even the biggest problem. We were at Salinas Valley Waste at a cleanup up by Natividad Park, and what we found as a family, I went with my family, was micro trash was one of the biggest garbage. We'll talk about that more. We have our next visitor. We want to come over here? What's your name?
Aaliyah.
You want to say right into the microphone so they can hear you?
Aaliyah.
Aaliyah, and what grade are you in, Aaliyah?
2nd grade.
2nd grade, and where you go to school?
MLK.
MLK? And so who's your teacher, Miss Osorio?
Yeah. Yes.
And so did you have fun making your video?
Yeah.
What did you learn from your video?
animals should not smoke because it'll take away 7% of their life, and
One of those things that they drop, right?
yeah, and then like some animals eat it.
Oh, the cigarette butts, right? And who's this lovely person with you?
My mom.
Your mom. Your mom? Hi, Mom. How are you?
I'm good. Liz.
Liz? All right. And so how did you like seeing your daughter go through this process?
Very proud.
Have you seen her film yet?
I have. And she's super shy. So for her to do this is great.
Well, that's one of the greatest things, right? When we use technology, we can really amplify student voices. So, well, thank you so much. I'm excited to see your video. All right? High five. All right. All right. Here we have our next contestant, I should say. And introduce yourself.
My name is Lily Jacobo. My teacher is Miss Moreno.
And where do you go to school?
I go to Montebella.
You know, I remember you. Do you remember me? I remember you were like in second grade when I was over there, right? And this is your mom? You want to introduce your mom?
Her name is Rosa.
My name is Rosa Ramirez.
All right. And so what do you think you learned from making your video?
What I learned is to always make sure to have fun while competing, and always make sure that to have fun while you're always doing your work.
Oh, so like you can have fun while you're doing your work, right? And learn stuff as well? And what about did you learn from making your video?
What I learned from making my video is that a lot of animals are becoming extinct because of us, and we also need to learn how to take care of our earth because we don't know what will happen later on if we don't take care of it.
All right. Well, and I'm sure you're going to continue to grow up and keep saving the earth, right? All right. Good job. All right. Thank you very much for coming. All right. And so we can see we have a few more. Okay, that's fine. Our next one, we have, it looks like a duo over here. Oh, hello there. How are you doing? Good. I know who you are, but you want to come on and scoot a little closer? You want your sister and your mom and your dad here too? Yeah, come on over. All right, you want to introduce yourself and tell everybody who you are?
My name is Vanessa Zuniga.
Zuniga, and what did you make your video on?
I made my video on how we could help the world.
And what grade are you in?
I'm in 5th grade.
And who's your teacher and what school do you go to?
I go to Montebella, and my teacher is Miss Carrie.
Miss Carrie, I saw her earlier. She had a nice blue dress on. And who are these wonderful people with you?
This is my mom, my dad, and my sister.
So your mom, your dad, and your little sister? Yeah? Anything you want to say, Mom and Dad?
This is an awesome event. I'm so proud of my little one that she was able to make this video, and, you know, can't wait to see it on the big screen.
Anything else to add? No? All right. Well, break a leg, as they say in showbiz, right? High five. All right, high five. Okay. Thank you very much. All right. Hello, how are you doing? Good, and what is your name?
Sama.
Go ahead, say it again.
Sama.
And what grade are you in? What school do you go to? And who is your teacher?
I'm in 6th grade in Montebella, and my teacher is Miss Moreno.
Oh, very cool. And so what did you learn about from doing this project?
I learned a lot about that we should help our earth, and then we should care about our animals and not just about ourselves.
And who's this wonderful person with you?
This is my grandma. She doesn't really speak English, but
That's okay. She's here supporting you, right? What did she say for us?
she said that she doesn't speak English.
Oh, that's okay. But it's wonderful that she's here, and I'm sure she's going to love seeing your movie on the big screen, right? Anything else you want to share? What's your tip out there for people to save the earth?
Help our earth and think about other stuff, not just yourself, and about your family. Help our animals.
Thank you so much. Any particular animal you think is the most important, or maybe your favorite?
Not really. I care about all the animals.
All right. Well, thank you so much. Good luck, all right? Break a leg, okay? All right. You ready? Come on over. Okay. So, make sure we're on screen here. What's your name?
Josue.
Josue. And Josue, who's your teacher? What grade are you in, and where do you go to school?
I go to MLK. I go to 2nd grade, and my teacher's name is Mrs. Osorio.
And so what did you learn from doing this event?
That that there's a lot of reasons why you should not throw trash.
So what's one of them?
It's because when you throw trash,
everywhere there's a drain, and when it rains, the trash goes into the drain and comes out into the ocean, and animals get sick.
You know what that's called? This part before it goes into the drain. You know what that's called?
No.
It's called the watershed. Yeah. So that thing you're talking about, it's called the watershed. And who is this with you? Your mom. Do you want to introduce her, or does she want to introduce? ¿Cómo se llama?
My name is Veronica Rodriguez. I'm the mom. I'm a really proud mom that he's here.
Yeah, it's definitely a great event, and we love seeing all the families come and all the smiling faces, because he doesn't get here just with his teacher's help, right? He, of course, has to have your help as well. So, all right. Are you excited? Yeah. All right. Well, I know you have some classmates here as well. So one more question for you. What's a tip that you would give somebody to take care of the environment? What would you tell them to help them out?
Oh, put the trash in the right containers.
So what do you mean by that? I just can't throw my trash in any container?
No, there's in the trash. There's a sign where you could look and read the trash that goes
For the recycling?
in different categories.
Do you know I used to be a teacher at Martin Luther King Academy? No, yeah, I used to be a teacher in room 1. I was a 6th grade teacher over there. So it's nice seeing all the MLK students from there. Love seeing it. All right, buddy? High five. Okay. Enjoy, all right? All right. Okay. Are you ready? You two are partners, right? Come on up. Oh, sure. Yeah, sure. We have these two are going to actually be interviewed, a 2-for-1 special here. They're going to get on the KSBW interview, right? And they're also going to be on our Facebook Live. And so while you're getting mic'd up over there, one thing I was talking about earlier is a cleanup we did for Salinas Valley Waste and all the garbage we found. And the number one garbage we found on the ground was wrappers, and that's microtrash in the ocean. Anyways, girls, are you ready? Go ahead and what's your names and what school do you go to? And who's your teacher?
My name is Soraya Cepeda. I attend Notre Dame High School, and my teacher is Chelsea Sterrett.
Okay, and same questions. I'm sure you might have similar answers.
My name is Ariana Medora. I go to Notre Dame, and my teacher is Chelsea Sterrett.
And so are you guys freshmen, sophomore, juniors, or seniors?
Freshman.
Freshmen. And so what did you learn from doing this project?
We learned that there's a bunch of trash around this world, and there's many irresponsible people, and the only way we can save our planet is to help and replace the items we use every day with reusable items.
So what's some examples of maybe some reusable items that we can replace the items that we use every day?
Plastic bags.
So like replacing plastic bags with reusable bags. Anything else?
Like containers.
Containers, like to-go containers, things like that. So here's my question. I'm sure we all go to fast food restaurants or, Starbucks. And so when you go and you order, now that you've done this, how has it kind of changed perhaps your perception at those restaurants or what you might take from them?
Like we can get less stuff, or we can just buy our own, like reusable stuff they sell at Starbucks, like that.
So bring your own mug in. That's a good tip for Starbucks. Anything else?
Just being careful with what we order and maybe try to make your own food at home.
Yeah, I mean, they especially they give you so many ketchup packets, right? Do we really need all those ketchup packets? What are some other tips that you might have that you want to tell people that if they want to kind of make an impact?
People need to be smarter with their trash and where they leave it, and just make sure that we take care of this because this is our world.
Yeah.
Same thing? All right, girls. Well, we wish you luck. Good job. High five. All right. Are you excited to see your movie on the big screen? Yeah. All right. Make your way over there. You can do theater too. Okay. Up next, we have actually one of our students from last year, right? You want to introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Ira Sherdhankar, and I am a senior at Monterey High School.
All right. And so how do you feel? This is your second year.
Yes, it is. I think it's really cool that I get an opportunity to be up here. It's really cool, yeah.
And so thinking about your project that you did last year, which won, by the way, right? How did you kind of help prepare for this year's project?
I knew what I had to do in terms of making the movie, but I also knew that I had a really big impact from my movie last year, and so this year I wanted to focus on something more local and also try and see what is like a really big issue going on right now, which is plastic pollution, which focuses on ocean pollution. So yeah, that was kind of my, yeah.
So what are the local spots that you went ahead and visited?
I went to not Pebble Beach, Pacific Grove, the Monterey beaches, and also because I had an internship over the summer at Mbari, I was able to get some underwater footage to see kind of what the plastic pollution is like underwater, because we only see kind of the surface of it and we only see what we read online, and so I was able to see what it's like underwater in real life.
So you planned like way ahead for this year's, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
All right. Any tips that you would give to perhaps people for next year when they're thinking about making their films?
I would say go with whatever is do something that means a lot to you, because for me, plastic pollution is something that's really important and something I'm really passionate about. And I'm also really passionate about the ocean. So do something that you're really interested about and you really love, and yeah, just have fun with it.
So what grade are you in?
I'm a senior this year.
So we're not going to see you again next year. Who knows? Maybe we'll have to invite you back if you're in the area as a judge. You never know.
I would love to do that.
All right. Well, break a leg and best of luck. All right? All right. Okay. Ira was actually one of our winners last year of the 9 through 12 film. I have some special visitors. One of them's too short. You can see on camera here. But she was the winner last year of the 9 through 12 K-Band, and she actually did an amazing video that compared the beaches in India to the beaches here in California, and that is available online in case you would like to see that. You ready? Up next, we have, what is your name?
Ellie Colin.
And who's your teacher? Where do you go to school?
I go to school at Montebello Elementary School, and my teacher is Miss Hernandez.
Awesome. And so what did you learn from doing this project?
I learned a lot about recycling. My topic for the film was water pollution, so I learned about all of the bad things that actually have happened that affects our waters. Like sometimes the water has too much garbage or plastic in it that you can't even go inside the ocean. You can't look at a nice view that is out there for the public because there's too much trash out.
And so what's maybe a tip that you could give to somebody who wants to make a difference?
I would suggest to use reusable things. Like I usually, instead of using water bottles, actually for a whole month straight, I have been using a water bottle, a reusable water bottle. And I also, as a prize, one time I got a reusable straw. So I also try to use reusable things so they could maybe use them too.
So have you talked to anybody at your school? Do you have any water fountains that you can fill up your water bottle yet?
No, we actually we have only normal water fountains, but I think that we should have water bottles.
That might be a good project for you to take on, right? I definitely know it's nice to have those refillable water bottle stations. So, all right, were you excited to see your film on the big screen?
Yeah, I'm very excited.
All right, looks like you have a fan over here. Who's this over here?
That's my dad.
Your dad, and has he been, you feel like he's pretty proud of you, I'm sure, right? If I could ask him. Yeah, well, I know it's going to be awesome seeing your film on the big screen. So good job. Good luck. Break a leg, okay? All right. All right. We have a few more people kind of trickling in from the street here. Come here. We have over here. Who are you? What is your name? This is Jameson. This is one of my children, and the other one you can see over here. What's your name, little boy?
Tucker.
What's your name?
Tucker.
Do you know why we're here, Tucker?
I'm fine.
We're here why? We're going to watch a movie. We're going to watch a movie about Earth Day, right? Some Earth Day movies. You guys look very nice. All right. And so when we were picking up, hey, when we were Tucker, come here. When we were picking up trash the other day, what did you see on the ground?
A whole bunch of trash.
Like what?
Oh, and other stuff next to a big sewer, and there was trash in it.
What is the trash you saw the most of?
I don't know.
You don't know? Well, could you think about it? What sorts of things did you see?
I can't remember.
All right. Well, I guess we need to have a better conversations about that. All right. Please don't. Thank you. All right. And so, we are starting to get pretty close to our viewing time. We have a few more of our filmmakers kind of trickling in here. But you can see a lot of the contestants are very excited. You can see some of them behind me. They're getting their popcorn. They're getting their seats. And soon their films will be shown. All the films afterwards will be available on our Monterey Bay YouTube channel. So you'll be able to see those. Again, if you'd like to check out the films from last year, you could actually go to that. Look up Monterey Bay CUE, Student Powered Film Festival. You should be able to find that on YouTube or hopefully through our Monterey Bay CUE webpage. If this is something you look like you're interested in, either as a teacher or a student, we will be having this event hopefully next year, and so you could submit. If you'd like to steal this festival, we actually took this, shout out to California Media Festival, which I believe is in their 51st or 52nd year. We took a lot of our ideas from them. The only tweak really made is making it centered around Earth Day, because it's such an important topic for our Earth, and especially here in the Monterey Bay area. And so you can see right up here we have our next contestant up here. She is another returning contestant from last year. She was the winner in our elementary school grade band of K through 5. Now she's a big 6th grader, and her last name happens to be the same as mine. And so I'm definitely going to give her. I'm going to definitely have to grill her a few times and make sure she has good answers, of course. And again, thank you guys for joining us. And we want to really think about, as we're talking about these topics, you know, each of us can make that impact, whether it's say no to straws, bringing you a reusable straw, whether it's making sure to say no to the ketchup that they may be providing you at a fast food restaurant. I recently saw Aquaman shaved off his beard because he wanted to tell people to stop using plastic and instead start using aluminum, because a lot more of those aluminum cans make it back into the can form. So, sure, we're going to have just a real quick somebody jump in here. Carrie, why don't you tell us a little bit about our event that I may not have already shared?
Well, we're having our second annual Student Powered Film Festival here at Maya Cinemas. It's great. We have our theater almost 3/4 of the way full. We're going to get started here at 6 o'clock. We have a number of films from K through 12 that we're going to show tonight on conservation. The kids are really excited. They all are in their dressed to impress clothes, and we look forward to seeing them. Here's Ben.
Thanks for standing in for me, anchor woman. All right, up next we have, what's your name?
Sunrise Cogswell.
And what grade are you in, and who's your teacher?
I'm in 6th grade, and my teacher is Maestra Galindo.
And where do you go to school?
I go to school at Lincoln Elementary.
And what do you think, sorry, I fixed this a little bit. What did you learn from doing this project, especially in your second year?
I think I learned about climate change and maybe definitely different editing skills, and also pictures that, like certain pictures you can look up that you are able to use.
So about reusable images?
Yeah.
So what is this thing called climate change?
Climate change is a disaster, actually, that is caused by us when we use gases and it's also called global warming, so it makes the earth warmer in some places, but in some places it also makes places colder as well.
And so what effects does climate change have on the earth?
Well, in Antarctica, polar ice caps are melting, and also there are a lot of heat waves, and in some places there are really horrible disasters, and I wouldn't call them natural because they are caused by us. Like some hurricanes are caused by us, even though they're said to be natural disasters. They're made by us because of climate change.
All right. Well, are you nervous?
Yes.
All right, good luck. All right, ladies, you want to come over here? Come on over. All right. So, what is your names? And what are your name? What school do you go to? Who's your teacher? What grade are you in? All right.
My name is Aleida. I come from Sherwood. My teacher is Mr. Alea, and I'm in 6th grade.
My name is Yahaira. I am from Sherwood School. My teacher is Mr. Olea, and I'm in 6th grade.
Hi, my name is Melissa, and I am from Sherwood. My teacher is Mr. Alea, and I am a 6th grade student.
So, did you guys all work together on your film? And so, what did you learn from making this film?
To not use plastic bottles anymore.
It's better to reduce the number of plastic bottles we use.
That plastic bottles are not good for our environment and hurt most of our animals.
You guys know who Aquaman is? Did you see? I just saw this on plastic. He actually shaved off his beard because he said he wanted to make people aware that instead of using plastic, they can use aluminum. Because he said that's going to more likely be, aluminum's going to more likely to be in a can again. Besides using aluminum, what other suggestions do you have for people?
Reusable water bottles.
Reusable bottles.
So taking those with you wherever you go? Did you use reusable waters beforehand? Yeah? So you already kind of knew and you're just continuing to use them. Now, do you think more of your classmates went ahead and used them?
Yeah.
Yeah? Did they get a chance to see your movie? No? No? Are you nervous to do that, or are you going to show them when you get back?
We're nervous.
Well, if you can do it here, you can do it anywhere. And who's your fan club over here? Who do you have over here?
Miss Bartlett.
One of our teachers that helped us with this project, and 2 parents.
I bet they're super proud of you, right? Yeah? All right. Well, good job, girls. And break a leg, as they say. We wish you luck, okay? All right. Okay. Come on over. How are you doing today? You want to scoot up a little bit? What's your name?
Camila.
Camila. And Camila, who's your teacher, what school, and what grade?
I'm in 4th grade, and my media teacher is Miss Moreno and Miss Amy, and my school is Montebello Elementary.
Do you know I used to be a teacher there? Yeah, I used to teach 6th grade over there, and then I was a coach, but now I'm at a different school. Anyways, what did you learn from doing this project?
I learned that water pollution could do a lot of damage to the ocean.
Can you give us some examples?
Like a turtle, for example, if plastic bag gets there, the turtle could suffocate.
And who's this wonderful person with you?
My mom and sister.
You want to say anything, Mom?
No, I'm really happy to come with her, and that's about it.
Very proud of her, I'm sure. Yes. All right. Well, thank you, and I wish you luck, okay? All right, high five. Break a leg, okay? All right. So there's only a few more of our participants that I think still have left to come in. But as you can see, it's very powerful. I love just being able to interview the students and hear all the tips that they have. Just you hear a lot of wisdom, I think, and hope in our future. And so that definitely makes me feel very proud of the work that they did, and can't wait to see all of their videos, of course, on the big screen. And just seeing their faces light up is definitely one of the highlights to this as well. We can see some of our judges. They're having a meeting outside. We have some community members. We have I don't want to leave anybody out, but we have some community members. We have the Mayor Gunter. We have Mr. Tony Barrera, a city council member. We have a wonderful director from MBCUE, the Monterey County Office of Ed. And without a program, I would not be able to tell you the other ones, but I will get one for you shortly so that you can know who the other ones are. This event was really our 2nd year, and this year was spearheaded by our wonderful own board member, Jen Rogers, who you may have seen taking pictures in the background, running around. And so definitely a lot of hard work and for both the organizers, but more importantly, I think seeing these students. Over here, you can see, I'm going to turn this camera here just for a second. over here you can see we have our local news media. We have KSBW with us, and so thank you for joining us, KSBW, if you're out there and sponsoring and covering this event for the second year. It definitely love seeing this important event continue to grow as we reach more students and hopefully more of our community members as well. Again, a big shout out to the Maya Cinema who lets us use their facility. Definitely just a great local movie theater. I can't say enough to their hospitality. They do lots of events like this. We're not the only film festival. And so it's just been a really nice that they have this local and family town feel to them. And so we're probably going to wrap it up here in just a minute, but I guess I'll take you just on a little bit of a walking tour here. Again, I'm a one man. Hopefully my phone doesn't fall here. Got a rubber band holding it up. And so over here we have our people checking in. We have Miss Carrie Sabora. We have Jen Gaston over there. And we have Krista Bradley. And we have Mr. Mike Ocampo. And these are some of our board members that are helping organize this wonderful event. Out here we have Jen Rogers. And we have our judges. Real quick, you want to say hi and just introduce yourself?
Yeah. Hi, I'm Rob Appel. I work in the Salinas Union High School District, and I'm really excited to be here today. This looks like a great production. Yeah, thank you.
Hi, I'm Michelle Ramirez. I'm the Senior Director at MCOE, and I'm excited to be here and be a part of this event.
Hi. Yes, I'm Tony Barrera. I'm ready to have fun with these young people.
Also a second-time judge returning.
Hi, I'm Joe Gunter, Mayor of Salinas, and this is thrilling to be here because it's tough on the judges because these kids are all rock stars.
And they even stepped it up even more this year. So
I understand that there were more people. We could have had this thing go all night, but yes. I'm sure the theater would like to have it back.
Yes, I'm sure.
And I'm Chris Lopez, County Supervisor. I want to thank the mayor for making sure I got on this panel. I'm excited to pull some strings. Oh, yeah, he pulled some really big strings, but we got it done. I'm excited to see what the kids have for us tonight.
All right, well, thank you all very much for joining us. We're going to head inside shortly. I think we have most of our events. Big shout out to, of course, one of our organizers here, Jen Rogers. Jen, you want to say anything?
Very excited that we're here and looking forward to seeing all the students' hard work on the big screen.
All right, so if you'd like to continue seeing some coverage of the event, we will be no longer doing the live feed, but we will be tweeting, of course, some highlights from inside the theater. This will be available for you to watch. Again, all the videos will be available on YouTube afterwards. We're excited to announce our winners. We're excited to get going. Thank you guys for joining me. And remember, pick up your garbage, reduce, recycle, refuse, reuse, all of those wonderful R's. And have a great evening. Thanks for watching.